is up? What is up? What is up? SFL Nation. Welcome back to SFL Nights with AJ Stryker. Thank you so much for joining me today, tonight, or whenever you decided to hit that play button or turn on that radio dial. Thank you so much for chilling with me tonight on my 7th year anniversary for this podcast. I mean, 7 years went by so fast. And I remember starting it. I remember the nervousness that I had. I had two phones when I first started the podcast. One was to record everything, and one was to play any sound effects or any music that I had to go along with it. So I'm sitting over here trying to record people talking and all this kind of stuff. It was crazy, you know. And I remember being apprehensive about even wanting to do a podcast because I'm like, would anybody even watch? Would anybody even listen to what I had to say? Well, listen back then because it was all audio back then. And at the time, I was on the Tulsa Desperados, which is a team that's no longer in the league, unfortunately. Well, they've changed to the Lexington Miners. That's who they are now. But it was awesome because they were the first team. Dion was the first person to be like, hey, Ashley, you can do it. You know, we're your team, you know, we'll come and support you and everything like that. So, but we want to see you do it. And 7 years later, 382 shows later, I'm still here. You know, things have definitely progressed. I'm no longer doing audio, even though sometimes I miss it because, you know, I have to get all kind of dressed up and stuff now. But audio, I ain't have to put on nothing, if you know, and just get everything done. But then it went over to recording, where I was actually recording everything. I'm recording the interviews and then splicing it all together into one seamless video. That was fun because it actually taught me how to edit my own videos. So, it's been amazing, and now I'm here live with you. If I had to choose which one is my favorite, though, between the audio version, the recorded version, and the live version, I like the simplicity of the live version where I can just hit a button and simply be there for everybody. But it does come with its technical difficulties, right? So if it's storming out here, Lord knows in Arizona, we don't have no trees or anything like that. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, why is my reception so bad? It should be crystal clear. We don't have anything in the way. But, you know, sometimes I'm dealing with that. Or if I have too many people on at one time, then everything just go haywire. But I really want to thank the community for always understanding and for always being there. You know, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to meet and talk to so many people and have this outlet. Because I don't know what I would be doing right now if I didn't have it. I love people, and this is one of the reasons that I started the podcast. I wanted people to have a voice. There were other podcasts where the members of that particular podcast, it was just them, right? So it's not they didn't want guests, it's just it wasn't set up for that. But I wanted to have a show where anybody that wanted to come on, that wanted to say something, that wanted to share their story, that wanted to express themselves, could, you know. If you ever notice, I don't really interrupt my guests too much. I like for everybody to kind of flow and get it out, you know. It's like having dinner with a friend. You know, you're just having a nice conversation and things are just flowing. But that brings me joy. Also, just being able to promote the league that I love. You know, SFL has been a cornerstone in my life, you know, for the last few years. Really, 8-9 years, you know. But I don't know what I would do, like I said, without this place. I've met a lot of good people, had a lot of great stories, had a lot of bad stories too, but I will say that the good always outweighed the bad. And I want to thank the members of the community that decided to come on tonight, members of the community that decided to get their questions in for Ask AJ. It wasn't nothing crazy, you know, but some very good questions. I even want to thank you guys for voting for the weird food combo, and I do have to spill the beans a little bit about that. Now, There were four, and I'll go in detail about that when I get to that part of the segment. But I wasn't able to get all of the items that I needed for the show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of the weird food combos that I already had on hand, and then when I get a chance to go to the store, I'll pick up everything else and do a separate little video for that, so you guys can see that I'm actually eating what you voted for. But that's the only thing that's going to be kind of different tonight. But without further ado, first welcome Ellie Diomes in the chat saying, "What is up? Yeah, baby, good to see you." I got Seth Harrison in the building. What's going on? Ellie, you always have immaculate taste in vibes music. I listen. That popped on my feed. I had to get it. It's all YouTube, honey. They suggest it and I play it. Congrats. Congrats on 7 years, girl. That's an amazing achievement. You should be so proud. I am. Because honestly, I did not think I would last this long. I thought that maybe the community would have gotten tired of me or I just would have lost interest, but I never did. So I appreciate it. Go ahead and start. First, I'm going to structure the show. Show guests are going to be on first. So anybody that wants to come on, you can actually place it in the chat that you would like to be a guest on the show. I'll send you the link through the chat. My Discord is now closed right now. So if you're trying to send me any messages, just come into the chat and send it there. I'll be able to see it from there. But I do have a few guests already on, ready for me. My first guest I'm going to bring up is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Cameron Irvine. He is our commissioner for the Simulation Football League and the UFL. What is going on, dear?
What is up, Ashley? Congrats on your 7th anniversary. 382 episodes. I had to do some math, AJ. 382 divided by 7 is 54. It's 52 weeks in a year. That means not only have you never taken a week off, technically, ever, but then you throw a little extra in there. That's so great.
Yeah, I do, and you guys make it easy for me. You guys make it easy for me to want to just come on and connect with you and share your stories and just be a part of something that's bigger than what I got going on. So
we got to get to it, Ashley. This is painful. This is painful.
Wait a minute.
Bear down.
Yes. Yes. Say it one more time.
Bear down.
Woo!
I like that pack of green you got on though.
No. Don't ruin it.
Hey, all I know is I'm looking at the playoff standings, and right now it looks like the Packers might play the Bears in the first round. Now, wouldn't that be just so sweet if y'all had that amazing season and you got all the way to the top and you felt so good about yourselves, and then we come in all banged up and ugly and come in and take your whole season out.
Get your ass whooped there. Either way. But those were some good games, though. Those were some really good games.
If only the 58 minutes, first 58 minutes counted, then we would have won. But it didn't. So oh well. Hey, gotta give credit where credit's due. It's nice to see a broken clock wrong twice a day. So
since I've been doing this and I've been having you on, I think this is the first time you've actually been right when you said bear down, and you actually showed the team that you're actually supposed to be rooting for this whole time. I told you ever since I met you, the Packers are not for you, dear. That's not for you. You need to go ahead and put on that blue and be done with it.
No. The last time Chicago won the division was 2018, before your show even started. So this is for the first time. 382 episodes of this show, Chicago has not been a division champion. And here we are tonight. The Bears did it.
Why are you talking? Why are you bringing up old stuff?
I'm just I'm showing their last achievement. I'm giving you all the love I possibly can here.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. So
So,
I'm not used to that, but
but hey, I mean, it is what it is.
you know, one of my favorite shows that I had with you on it was when you told the story of you going to Corona, New Mexico.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was one of my favorite moments of my show ever because like I was really captivated. It sounded like an episode from Stranger Things or something. I don't know. But it was really crazy. And if you haven't watched that, I'll probably try to link that in the description to this particular video when I redo it and everything, but it was so dope. You want to give everybody a little taste of what that was about?
Yeah, me and a bunch of my crew, when I was running the sports section of the collegiate paper at Texas State, we shout out to Aiden Davis, who does photography for Texas State, and is in our league right now. So,
Nice.
me and our crew and our photographer at the time, we were going to the University of New Mexico, which is in Albuquerque, to watch our squad play. And if you've ever, that's a nice mug right there. That's beautiful.
It sure is.
If you've ever traveled from the hill country of Texas to the middle of New Mexico, there ain't much there. And it makes you realize how big this country is, but along the way, things just got a little weirder and weirder and weirder. And all I gotta say is Roswell, New Mexico is just there's nothing weird going on there. It's everywhere else where no one is. That's where the weird stuff. That's where that is. And it got weird.
I don't know which was. I don't know which was the weirder part though. Like you seeing that same family dressed all the way up like in their Sunday best in the middle of the night, just standing there. You know, and you saw them twice.
Saw them twice.
Or the dude that was just standing at the top of the hill with the light shining on him and y'all couldn't see his face, and then somebody pulled up and they just start fighting. Like,
or the school bus crossing in the middle of miles and miles of chain link fence with no gate. Who's getting picked up right there?
And do you know, to this day, I tried to look where you told me to look. I don't see nothing there, Cam.
It's not on Google Maps. I've looked on Google Maps. I've looked everywhere for where we were, and I cannot find it. I'm telling you, there's some black list that we were not supposed to be down that road. And actually, when something happens like to you like that, you think, man, I hope that my life is full of these moments. Man, there's been any moment like that. My life's so boring now compared to. I gotta start exploring weird places again.
Just don't go back there. Whatever you do.
No, I ain't going back there. Hell no.
I want you to come back. So, Cam, I want to know, like, as a content creator, which is, you know, what you and I are, you know, how difficult is it for you to stay fresh with your content? Like, because sometimes I think of different things and I wonder if the community is going to embrace it or if they're going to be like, you know, nah, I don't like that. Like, how do you just do it? And just see what happens?
I looked on VFN. We've had 5,900 videos since we started the channel, which is
5,900 videos.
It's just crazy. And yeah, you do have to kind of freshen things up a little bit sometimes. You know, put a new coat of paint on it. Do a different playoff format. You know, shake up the presentation of, you know, when games are and when the primetime stuff is. And, you know, we're doing a lot of that in 2026. And you do have to just kind of mix things up because, unfortunately, in the entertainment business, if they've seen it already, well, what's next? You know, how do we make it better? How do we do new cool stuff. That's why it's always impressive when you watch like some of these late night shows or I'm trying to think of like a daily show that has a bunch of segments and stuff, but like it's hard. That's why these writers get paid big bucks, because you constantly got to be doing new stuff. Otherwise, people will be like, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
And so that's why I hate Dynasty, especially on our channel. Like we've seen all before. We've seen Mexico City and Baltimore and all those teams. We've seen them go on their runs of dominance. Okay, who's next, right?
Yeah.
Keep things interesting.
Indeed.
How do you? What was your first? What was your first big way you think that you kept things fresh? You changed it up, mixed it up. That you felt like everyone was like, okay, that's cool.
Probably going from audio to video, because originally I wanted to have like a radio style format, where you can kind of just tune in and you just drive in and you just hear me talking or whatever. But then I remember Jackman from Denver, the kicker. Kramer Jackman. Yes, he had his show.
That was
And it was. And I remember seeing, how the responses that he received just by showing his face, just by, just showing everything. So I was like, maybe that could be a good turning point. And, I like it. It has been. It allowed me to teach myself how to edit my own videos and teach myself something that could probably help me later on in life if I should, take that road.
I liked when you brought on the rookies to get to know them before the draft.
Yeah.
That was something that people weren't doing, and it gave a little look into these new people, who they were, and how to put themselves out there. That was good. That was a memorable wrinkle for sure.
Yeah. I think another one was when I did the taste test for the bugs. I think that was like my 300th show. I had the bag of bugs, and I tried every different assortment there was.
I remember.
Yeah.
Still makes me queasy. I know. Still makes me queasy.
It's just a little protein, Cam. You ain't. Come on now. Put a little salt on them and you're good to go.
Why do you gotta be so weird?
Somebody will like it one day. Somebody will appreciate my weirdness one day.
Oh, there's a bunch of weird people out there. I'm just not one of them. That's all.
Shit. Okay, come on now. Mr. One Punch. I remember that story you told me. You knocked out 8 dudes with one punch.
No. It was not 8 dudes. I'm just saying.
You said 8 dudes with one punch, and I was like, oh, really? Oh. You must got some Hulk sensations going on there.
Listen, I drank a lot back then, and I don't remember half of it. No.
You drank a lot of water. That's
yeah. Did drink a lot of water.
Oh man. Well, I know that you were going to be on for a little bit, but I wanted to know from you if you had any more questions. Oh, we had a lot of people talking. Whoa, since me and you've been talking. Ellie says, just a long straight road. I've driven from Texas to Cali before, and New Mexico, and oh my God. King Enderman, that is... Oh my God. I could see his face, but I cannot think of his name. He was on Canton.
Andrew Gibson.
Yes! Look at you.
Hey, Ellie with the assist on that one.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ellie. Appreciate you, baby. Hey, AJ and Cam, looking good tonight. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate it. Congratulations on 7 years. JW Hartshorn checking in. Good evening, AJ and Cam. Christian Bakachalupi. Echo. Sorry, man. My bad. I hope it's fixed now. Blues fan, happy anniversary, age. Oh, that's T the Queen, my baby. Good to see you, baby. King and King says he remembers my weird food segments. Yes, when I started explaining the hows and whys and going to different states and seeing what they ate. Like I want to say it was New Hampshire that takes cinnamon rolls and they put chili on it. I don't know about that one, bro.
I can scratch off one state that I haven't been to. I'm going there.
Okay. Man, I remember the MRE food segments. That was hilarious. Man, I can't say I won't ever do it again, but I'm going to be very selective of what I choose to eat because some of that is going to chuck the hell out you. I was sitting in the waiting room like you couldn't pay me $50 to try that. Deli checking in. What does CEO stand for? Covert Elephant Operator. You want to take that one?
What is it? Why can't why? I'm getting old. All right, now I gotta look it up. Worst CEO ever. Chief Executive Officer. Yeah, there's Chief Executive Officer, there's Chief Operating Officer. I knew the COO one, but I know. I think she's so smart. I can't answer to everything.
Eddie checking in. The Bears.
Yeah.
And actually, he already said bear down, Eddie, so he already gave his. He good. He good.
It's a cold
Eddie
day in
says,
hell.
It is kind of cold. Anyway, Doug Day checking in too. Hi, Doug. Good to see you, baby. All right, Cam. Well, we do have a lot of guests in the back that are waiting to come up and say a few words. So I don't know if you have any more questions that you wanted to ask me before I let you go back in the back.
What do you want to do next? What's Striker's future? We gotta get you on TV somewhere. Right?
Yeah, that would be nice. Being on television. I mean, technically, we were on television. Technically, you know.
We might be again.
Ooh. Well, let me know. Definitely roll that up together. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I kind of flow, right? So every path leads you to something new. You kind of network, you kind of grow, and maybe somebody will see the show and maybe want to pick it up or something like that. But I think, if anything, maybe adding a cooking segment to the show or something, like snacks that could easily be prepared for the game, like a pregame snack or something like that. Right before you watch a game here, make these Arizona hot wings, or I don't know, like it'll be something relative to the teams, right? So every team will have their own little dish that I would come up with on the spot, and then they'll teach people how to make it, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Carolina crab cakes, or maybe some Texas barbecue for the southern teams. I don't know, something.
See that the gears are turning. I love it. Could make tacos from Mexico City. They're always talking about their tacos.
Always talking about damn tacos.
Always talking about it.
Maybe we can you can come out to my house, Kim, and we can have some tacos de cabeza.
I'm sorry, bless you. What'd you say?
I said tacos de cabeza. You know what that is?
Cabeza's head, right?
Yeah.
All right, so headless tacos?
No, we're gonna have some brain meat tacos.
Brain? Oh,
Yeah, it's the brain.
Brain meat. Well, I don't have any of that, obviously. I couldn't even come up with CEO.
Well, that'll help. That'll add. Put something in there.
Maybe. By the way, Ashley, did you know that your fingernails are painted the exact same way as Caleb Williams?
No, I
It's crazy.
He stole my style. Shit. Well, I don't know what to say. Oh my God. Well, Cam, I think that's what's next. Maybe adding a different type of segment to the show. and hopefully working on getting on television at some point.
Well, that sounds good, Ashley. Congrats on 7 years. Thanks for having me on. Happy anniversary. And keep doing your thing. Thanks for all you do for the community.
You're very welcome, Cam. I'll see you soon, dear. Now, if you want to stick around, you can. Otherwise, I'll see you.
I can't. Dinner's waiting. We'll see you.
Go get it. Bye, love.
Bye.
Next up, I have Miss Ellie Diomas. What's going on, lady?
Congrats on 7 years.
Oh. Hi, baby.
Congrats on 7 years.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
How was your day, sweetheart?
You're very welcome. Oh, my day is not even half over yet.
Ooh.
It's only 11:30 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh, girl. Oh,
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Well, we're still over here in Sunday. We're still chilling on Sunday time over here. It's 6:30 where I'm at.
Dang.
Yes.
Time travel is crazy.
So if you just want to gain more time, all you gotta do is travel over here. Then you'll be back in the past. Start all
Yeah,
over.
but see, when I travel back, I lose more time. So
again.
I don't know if that works really in the end, does it?
It doesn't. Oh my God! Here's Doug. What is Ellie saying? Is the English star, right? Don't start. So Ellie,
Yes, ma'am.
new commissioner of the SFLN.
Yes.
Now, when we just saw each other, what was it? A few weeks ago.
Mhm.
That title had not been given to you. So, like, first of all, how are you doing? Are you good? Because that's a lot of
Yeah, I'm actually great. I've got a really good team of people behind me, so
Good. I
yeah.
love it. So, what did it feel like when you first got the note that you were going to be taking over? Like, what did it?
Surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, surreal. I think is probably the best descriptor I have for that. Was not really expecting it. Despite the fact that and Cam will attest to this, I spent like a week putting together this document on what I wanted to do with the SFLM if I was given the chance. And apparently he liked it enough to be like, you know what? Why not?
Did you ever feel like that was going to be in your future this soon?
No.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, when I joined the SFL, I joined to fill in an empty space for Indianapolis because I joined to be the kicker and punter for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, honestly, from there, I just thought I was going to be a player. I did not think I was going to get involved with the SFLM. I did not think I was going to get involved with graphics. I did not think I was going to get involved with coaching and scouting and everything else I've done. So it's been a wild year and a bit for me.
I bet. And I think the most important thing is that you are making time to disconnect. I see you, Jess. Is to disconnect and to make sure that you're not burning the candle on both ends, because everybody is going to be relying, or has been relying on you to get things done. I see you in the tickets channel handling all of the tickets, and it's, my only thing is to make sure that you're taking care of you.
Yeah.
Because you all you got.
Yeah. I mean, JW's pretty good at making sure I take some time for myself.
Good.
Yeah, he's definitely been a huge help, both professionally and personally for me. So,
oh, look at, she's the best.
Yeah.
Love it. So, Ellie, did you have any questions that you wanted to ask me? Anything,
honestly, Cameron kind of stole my question, so I'm kind of mad. Damn it, Cameron.
Great minds think alike, I guess,
Yeah, my question was going to be like, what do you envision for the future of this show?
Yeah.
And
definitely, yeah.
Did you ever think you would be here as well?
No. To be honest, I didn't know. There were times, especially in my past relationship, where it was intentionally made difficult for me to record.
Yeah.
There were things that were placed on me, or hey, you can't be here, or things of that nature that prohibited me from either recording on time or in some cases recording at all. And
That's unfortunately.
yeah. And when you go through things that nature and you're still able to find a way, that marks perseverance, you know. So I want this show to continue for as long as it can and that people find the need for it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, it's always just to get to know people and to get their stories out because we learn from each other all the time. It's 2,300 people in the server and we learn something new every day.
Crazy.
Right.
It's crazy how big this league is.
It is. And one of the good things about doing this too is that you have things kind of on tape that you may want to review later or that you may want to reminisce later. Like some of our fallen community members, they were on the show, you know. I didn't get a chance to talk to Eagleman, but like Leonard Butler Sr., when we had Louisiana, he was with them. And Leonard, man, we were really cool. He was a truck driver, and he died pretty suddenly. But his wife came into the server, let everybody know. But it's just to be able to go back and to watch those shows when he was alive and well, you know. There were just a few good ones. And it's just good to be able to just go back and see where you were before and where you are now. Even if I interview you, I've interviewed people from their rookie seasons all the way up to they left, you know. So it's interesting to see how the values changed, you know, and what they decided to do ultimately.
I mean, hell, I've seen that in my own work since I started with the league. Like, if I look at the stuff I was producing when I first got here, and then the stuff I produced like just yesterday, there's a crazy amount of growth.
Indeed, and that's another thing. I never anticipated to be able to do podcasts, practice on public speaking, write articles, do stats, cut highlights for the league. You know, I never thought that I'd be able to do something all in one space like that. You got to pay for that.
Yeah.
You know, going to college to get that experience or get someone to teach you, and you're learning here on the fly. Or it's dope.
Oh yeah.
And I've grown a lot, and I see that you've grown a lot too. You know,
Trying my best. It's definitely a learning experience. I mean, I remember when I first logged into the portal as an admin, I looked at all the back end tools and I'm just like, oh God,
like,
what have I done?
I still haven't logged in as admin yet. I'm like, you know what? Nah,
Oh, there's so much in there, and like you wouldn't think that as a player, because like you only have access to such a small part of this portal, and there's so much stuff in there.
It is.
There is so much in there.
But I'm gonna let y'all keep that. You and Rachel, y'all can keep all of that, sweetheart. I'll handle things on my end. Y'all be all right. But what's in your future? So now that you're at this point to where you are the commissioner, what is some things that you would like? Well, maybe just one thing that you feel that you want to kind of implement that maybe something new that the league has not seen before.
I want to bring some love back to the SFLM. Really, that's my goal. That's my be-all, end-all goal.
Okay.
Like, I know it started as a development league, and then it kind of fell off a little bit, turned into a little bit of a joke. You know, people didn't really take it seriously, or they didn't really want to watch it. So my goal is just to bring some more interest and a little bit more love back into that space. Make people really want to tune back into it. We've got
And I think
media
having
campaigns coming out and stuff too, so like it'll be interesting.
awesome. And getting the rookies to feel comfortable enough to come out of their shell a little bit
Yep.
and either do an interview with you or come do an interview with me or go on Eddie's show. Just make yourself known so people know who you are. It's not about us anybody ridiculing you or picking you apart or anything. It's about us getting to know who could possibly be on our team at any given moment. You know.
Yeah. I mean, like we've got like little get to know things planned.
Nice.
What else have I got planned? I have a lot planned. I have a lot in my like little to-do list. I have a lot in there.
So one thing I wanted to do, and I'm going to let you go because I'm going to bring Jesse up. But one thing I wanted to see if you and Cam would be able to implement, if it's not too much of a trouble, like maybe once a month having a community voice chat. So in Discord, you go into the voice chat. We'll just say, I don't know, on the first Wednesday of each month, we would go into the voice chat. Anybody that has anything they want to say, you know, any opinions they want to voice, or even just to talk, you know.
I like it.
Yeah,
It also makes it more personal.
indeed.
So
And people aren't apprehensive to come to you when they have an issue. Because okay, well, she was good. You know, we talked before. You know, she's really cool. I can come to her. Love it. I love it. But I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of your
Well, thank
accomplishments.
you.
If you need my help with anything, Ellie, I'm here.
Oh, you know it.
Please.
You know it.
Anything else you want to say? Anything else you wanted to say? Any words?
No, just I'm super proud of where you've come as well. You know, and getting to know you on a personal level as well has been honestly genuinely amazing.
I feel the
So
same
keep it
way
up.
about you. Thank you, baby. I'm here
You're
for
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye. I love you. Next up, Mr. Jesse Fitz. You gonna be after Jesse? Jesse?
Hello.
Jesse? See, this is that whole live thing I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? This is
Hi.
why I say with the
Hi.
hi.
Am I live?
My life.
Good.
You are.
Good, yeah. So as a rookie trying to come out of his shell, do you have any advice for me on how to be a little more expressive?
Be a little bit more expressive, sweetheart. I think you got that locked down.
Yeah. You gotta put
Everybody
restrictive
knows you.
plates on that. I kind of got this echo going. I think it's my fault, so I'm saying it. But it's nice because I get to hear my own voice a little bit, and then I get to respond to myself.
Well, that's always good. Spoken like
Hey,
a
it's all
true
about
Chicago
the-
player.
course.
True Chicago player.
And while we are here, we will not be talking about that inferior, namby-pamby fake all league. And their commissioner, you cannot with a straight face tell me that Roger Goodell has better hair than our sacred commissioner, Cameron Irvine.
Hell no. Absolutely not.
Let's be honest here.
Absolutely not. It's not. It's, you know.
Arizona, I know you don't have storms, but you have scorpions. And I've heard they're like Godzilla size. They like stomp on buses and just terrorize the populace. And the army left a long time ago. They took a big swing at it, and some generals were like, well, we're not trying that anymore. Get out of here. It's everyone.
I'm going to tell you like this. I've been down here for 3 years, and I have yet to see a scorpion. I don't normally go outside at night, though, but I've yet to see one. I've eaten one that was in my lollipop, but I haven't.
So that's for real. But it wasn't live.
No, it wasn't alive. And it really didn't taste, it tasted like the candy. It didn't taste like, oh, this tastes like pepperiness of scorpion. No, it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah,
It didn't
that.
change
Like, I
much.
imagine if you eat the scorpion, you probably got to cut off the poison gland, and
That's probably best if you want to
yeah.
live.
I mean, or do you want to live on the wild side?
I mean, I guess as long as you got medical attention there, hey, take a shot. I wouldn't.
Let's bring it to the ER with you. Call 911 about some other BS, and then just crack it open right in the ambulance.
I can't.
Spice up the night.
Spice it up. Why not? It's crazy. So
Hello.
So how excited are you for season 26, Jesse?
I couldn't be more excited, and the reason I say this, it is kind of hard to follow my own train when I kind of hear the stumble, so I'm going to try the best I can with that.
Yeah.
What I'm really excited about is seeing that we have a lot of really engaging people in the rookie class that I've been coming up with. Like Goosebusters, I believe he started a team. We've got another brand new team, Anchorage, came up. So we've got new teams going in with people that really are all in and very early in their SFL careers. And that's what I'm really the most excited about. We've got this new kind of foundation because this is going to be dependent on what you put into it. That's the genius of this. It's what you do and what you put into it. When you put into it, it comes back to you. That's what makes this really survive. It's like the money is the money, right? Cameron pays for the people that have to do stuff for the week. But what really makes this survive is us as a foundation. And when we ball out and we create this awesome product, more people will start coming to it. Now, we should still go out there and say, hey, join the SFL, speak to anybody that's interested about it. But I'll tell you, whenever I show people this product and they see the high-end graphics, the high-end production, the broadcasting, and our broadcasting team is not just like a whole bunch of guys who just showed up one day. And of course, we want girls to do it too. So ladies, if you want to broadcast, come on into the team. But what makes it really good is that we have a meeting every week. We talk about the stuff that's working right. We hammer out the stuff that we don't want to have in it. And we have a spreadsheet that gives us an incredible level of detail. We have a stats team that feeds you what's going on in real time. Production is tight as a drum. And that is what makes this, because it's truly professional. It's not, a bunch of dots moving around on a screen. It is a tightly produced, high-end product. Like Ellie, last season, for the championship game and the playoffs leading up to it, made absolutely fire graphics. That championship game graphic. Now, granted, we were not as vicious in the game when we got beaten by Mikkel Pajak and his majestic rope. We got absolutely hammered into submission, and we were like a crying kitten. But we looked like a very vicious cougar in that footage. And I say that with true sincerity. That robe really, he looks so comfortable. He looks like there's the very beginning of The Hobbit says, in a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a sweaty, smelly, dingy hole, but a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. He lived in like a hobbit house. Like, I really hope Mikkel doesn't bash me for this, because
he probably will.
He probably will.
I'm sure he's gonna have some.
But I mean it with true sincerity. And I'm so glad he's here, and he's going to be a really great quarterback for Carolina.
Indeed. Now, before I let you go, well, I got two things. Two things for you. One.
Yeah.
What about you personally? What goals do you have for season 26 with Chicago?
Well, the primary goal to the league is to try to really not to try to be the attention grabber by just being loud and highly opinionated all the time. It's to try to find a real, genuine engagement where I contribute and receive attention to not only so much, hey, look at me, this is me being loud, but hey, this is me giving something actually genuine to the league. And it helps everybody, it makes everybody feel better. And it's not just, hey, look at me! I'm calling for Cameron Taylor on the show! So, but that's one of my first goals. And my other goal with Chicago is, let me tell you, Chicago's a fun outfit. But I think I'm going to self-appoint as their chaperone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're a fun group, man. But they're kind of like, you know when you go out with your friends, and there's the one friend that's like, where's Paulie?
I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Right.
Yeah.
And we got to go find Paulie, and then we got to go rescue Paulie, and we got to get out before the cops are up.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, listen, we have a team in Mexico City. We also have a team in Vancouver. We may have a team on Mars someday. There's a lot of legal jurisdictions that are in play here.
The Mars Manox. I feel you.
The Mars.
Did
we really have a Mars team?
No. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
why not? Well, come on, Cameron.
Might as well. Shit. Run out of
Is this what we
ideas.
pay you for, Cameron? I want teams on every planet. Do it now!
Planetary representation. I feel you. Tell me.
Yeah.
Did you have, before I let you go and bring Eddie up, did you have any questions for me about the show or about anything in general?
You know, it's so hard to have a question about something you should do because what you do very well is you bring an extraordinary level of fairness and compassion into the league as the code of conduct coordinator. I don't think enforcer is the right word, but you know, I consider you like a proper judge in the sense that your goal is to ensure that the community is protected from people that really do mean harm, and you look at everything in a very fair way. And you also say, you know, if you and this person have an issue, talk it out with each other, because you mentioned that there were times where it wasn't very easy. Well, the reason those times are not very easy is that when you really have love for someone, and love is not intimate. Love can be between friendships. Love can be, right? When you have love for somebody, there are times you're going to be very upset with that somebody. But what makes you stronger is you come back to the table, or you're brought back to the table, and you work it out. And that's what really made this what it is. That's what made the SFL the premier simulation football league in all the world. And this is a real football league. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing really virtual about this. It's real. Everybody's in it real. And when you have what causes a lot of leagues to fail is it's great at the beginning during the honeymoon phase. You know, we got eight teams, and we're gonna have a playoff, and that's great. And we have a, but then something breaks, and it breaks because 5 people think that the other 3 need to go, and the other 3 go, well, screw you, I'm out of here. But what happens when everybody figures out the differences and hammer them out, that's what causes the foundation to become stronger. And I think that's what I really love about this league. Because I thought I was just getting an MMO-style RPG football experience, but I got more than that. I got a family. Like, as long as the vacation time gets approved, when I can ask for it in Home Depot, I've got the money aside, and I'm going to be at next year's convention.
Yes.
It's a guarantee if I get it approved.
Awesome.
As long as some Category 7 hurricane doesn't show up the day before my plane leaves.
No.
Then what we have to do is crank up the bus and drive through it.
That's it.
That's it.
One
We'll get
way
on the
or
back of
other,
that.
I'm gonna be there.
That giant scorpion in March into Denver. Also, by the way, Texas made the playoffs on the mighty back of Nico Collins. We'll win at least one game.
Congratulations! It looks like that's your team, huh?
You know it. I got my little Texas on right here.
Ellie says thank you, and I do want to
thank you, Ellie, for real. That's a really hard job to have. It's a very taxing. It's a physical, emotional, mental job. And thank you so much for taking it.
And thank you so much for being on, Jesse.
And J-Dub, make sure she always has her coffee.
You need that
All
bean
of the other
juice.
stuff to do.
Well, thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate you for being on, for hanging out with me. It means a lot that you came, that you took some time out of your day to be here.
Ashley, always a pleasure. And Doug, we're going to bring back the star system one way or another.
All right, brother. See you soon. Next up, Mr. Eddie Gage. You muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's happening?
Nothing much, everybody. This is my co-owner as well as coach, head coach, Mr. Eddie Gage of the Arizona Scorpions. What's going on?
Oh, getting over a cold or something that my grandson gave me.
That's like every time he come up there, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm feeling under the weather. My soul's and we get through it.
Hey, I hear that. Well, I want to thank you for making time out, coming up here tonight, but with you being sick and all. That really means a lot to me, man.
For sure.
So, starting things off, man, how excited are you for season 26? Hey, there he is.
I'm really excited. I mean, it's another season, another opportunity to improve, another opportunity to bring a championship to the state of Arizona. I made my players a promise, and I plan on keeping it.
So, how excited or not excited were you to bring Eddie Gage back?
I mean, not as much as the locker room is. I mean, I've been there and done that. It's more so for you all, the players on our team, more so than it is for me.
It's funny you said it because there are players that were literally willing to come play with us if you were on the roster. So your player is a very important individual, especially Hall of Famer. Everybody want to be around, a Hall of Famer. Think some of that stuff gonna rub off on you or something. I don't know, but it was a joy to have you back in there, and I felt like, you know how you have a missing piece. I felt like there were some missing pieces that we needed to fill in order to get over that hump. And honestly, it wouldn't feel right winning a championship without your player being out there, because you're already in the Hall of Fame. But you just need a ring to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
For you guys, I guess. For me, it's no different.
Okay. So what did you think about Cam's idea about having all of the league staff members and all of the owners make videos for their teams?
I talked to Cam. I saw that coming. He told me about the idea a couple of months ago, and I'm on board with him because whether he wants to admit it or not, for a while, the league as well as the ownership group, we worked side by side, but then because of owners who had more of an interest in their team and what's best for the team rather than what's best for the SFL. And I get it in a sense. Owners are going to do what's they look out for themselves, and the league looks out for what's the best interest of the league. But in order for us to succeed and improve and build on what we already have, I think it's necessary to work together. And that right or that privilege was taken from us for several seasons. But I think the league realized that just as much as we need them, they need us. And so I think it's a marriage made in heaven as long as the owners can all get together and put the league first, that we'll get back to where we were once headed.
I agree. I think when you realize the common goal that we all have, you know, it'll be easier for people to kind of fall in line with that, you know, because if you're constantly just thinking about your team, right? You're just thinking about you and your team and you're still a part of something bigger.
Right.
And you're taking what you have and just trying to make that better, a better quality product. I thought it was amazing to see everybody out there representing their team, because if anybody that does not know the league, they come to that page and they just see, oh, well, this is different. Like no other simulation football leagues is doing anything like that. You can't see, I want to know more about the Arizona Scorpions. Let me just go ahead and select this or whatever. Or what people's individual jobs are. Like Mike Daggs, head of broadcasting, or Rachel, head of game day operations. So if you want to know, you can hear directly from them. I thought that that was dope. I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Cam, because being a content creator can be daunting. How do you keep your show fresh and on everybody's mind? Because what I do notice is that a lot of people do watch your show. They love your show.
Let's go! Sorry, the Bears just scored a touchdown. My bad.
Oh, wait, you watching the Bears and you own this show?
Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see what I do for the SFL?
Yeah. You missing the whole Bears game to be talking.
Yeah. 35-yard touchdown.
That's dope. What's the score?
14-all.
Okay. All right, man. We got Cam to say bear down. Did you see it? Did you get a chance to see it?
He better. We just beat that ass.
But back to the question. How do you keep things fresh for your show, man? Because I know it's really difficult to find out what people like when sometimes they tell you, like I put out these little forums and stuff like, hey, let me know what you like, let me know what you want, and then crickets, you know. So it's like, how do you keep people engaged?
You know, it's funny because my first podcast, Say It With Your Chest, was just that. I came on in the very first episode. I told all the listeners that the show was predicated on what they want to talk about. Whatever they want to talk about is what the subject matter would be. And it went like that for several weeks. But after a while, like everything else, it faded, and it was up to me to keep the content on. I would have people come to me, but it wasn't as frequent. And when they did, it was, you know, they wanted to be anonymous about it. You know, hey, you should talk about this, you know. And so, you know, I tend to look in Gen Chat, or I look at the comments in the YouTube channel when the games are going on to help come up with ideas. At least that's what I do. And me and Brett kind of kept that same thing going with the streets are talking. What should I say? Me and Chad at first. Again, that show, just like the other, was predicated about what the viewers want to talk about, the players. So, it was pretty consistent again for a while, and then that died off. So it was up to me and Chad, or Chad / Brett, to come up with those ideas. And sometimes people would come and send me a DM or send him a DM or put in show ideas. But for the most part, it's me and Brett. And sometimes that is hard, you know.
Yeah.
And we end up talking about stuff that we talked about a few weeks ago. And I don't know. I just sometimes it just flows off the tongue. We're gonna talk about this week. Would it be something that Cam posted in League Alerts or whatever? But for the most part, it's us between me and Brett. What we're gonna talk about, and it's challenging, but we always find a way.
And I think that's it. The show must go on, right?
For sure.
So let me ask you: do you have any questions that you want to ask me about anything? Any question you want to ask?
I got one.
Yeah.
Because Cam stole my other one too. About what's next. But I want to know what keeps you going. I believe I just did my 91st show of Say It With Your Chest. And we on show like 80 something, I believe. No,
you're 100. You're
100 and something.
Yeah.
My bad. Of the streets are talking. But you're at what, 400 and whatever heck it is?
About 380.
380.
Yeah.
There are weeks that I really don't want to do this show because I'm just tired. Well, I just want to sit down and just watch TV, catch up on the show I'm behind watching, or just spend that time game planning because we have a tough opponent that week. But then when I do, I get DMs. Hey man, come on, bro. There's no other SFL content out there. We need your help. It's just me and you right now. Gone are the days when we had Portland's radio podcast on Friday nights. We had Mike O'Neill's show. We had Dave Axe's show. We had Ty's show. At one point, we had 6 different podcasts. Remember when we had to fill out a calendar and claim a spot because there was so much SFL content out there? I miss those days because without me or you, there's nothing. And so when we don't do a show, I get DMs, Eddie, what's going on, man? You have announced a show this week. Well, there's nothing really to talk about. Well, just bring it on anyway, But there's nothing to talk about like right now. We could talk about the schedule or stuff like that, but that'll come up right before the season starts. So what do I talk about in the interim? If you guys want, I tell people all the time, if you want a show, give me something to talk about, and I'll be glad to come on. But until then, don't get upset with me that I don't bring on the show.
Yeah.
So not doing it just gives me that time to just exhale and get ready for the grind of a season. Because people got to remember, I'm a coach too, and I spend a lot of time game planning. So I'm just enjoying this time off right now.
But how I keep going is the fact that I just love people. So I love people, but I don't trust everybody. You can't, But I have a genuine love and curiosity about people and why they are the way they are, who they are, all of that. And it brings me pleasure and joy to be able to, even if I don't have much to talk about, but then my show is kind of set up a little differently where it was predicated on the guests. Like one of my questions that I have to answer is, I think it's something along the lines of being an entertainer. I never considered myself an entertainer though. I consider myself as just someone that is showcasing you. I don't think that people watch my show for me. I think that they watch the show because of who I have on there. Now, I could be dead wrong about that, but that's just my mentality. And then people come to me like, "Hey, Ash, I would love to be on your show. I got some good news I want to share." And being the community ambassador, it's like, okay, well, hey, I'm all about good news, you know?
Yeah.
So anybody want to come on and share something or just get some stuff off their chest, you know? I don't mind being that platform because, like you said, we don't have a lot. We did, and it was good to be able to hear the other methods of how people present the same information. Because if you have too many people, it becomes redundant because we're all talking about the same thing. But if you have everybody having their niche, like I'm the interview person, you guys are kind of like the debaters, where you guys going back and forth and talking about stats.
Are we though?
Yeah.
See, we get a bad rap sometimes.
No, I didn't mean debaters in a bad way.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, kind of like PG.
Oh, okay, all right, I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you
Where
that.
it's like, okay, you got this point, but Brad is gonna make his point. But you can kind of see it both ways. You know what I mean? It's never to me. It wasn't negative. It is about the person, maybe that you're talking about, how they feel, their perception. But I think it's something for everybody. They probably think my show is a little bit too calm, cool, and collected, so they come over there with you because you got like the upbeat, like, hey, let's get it in kind of feel to it. Versus somebody else, they might not watch your show. They want something that's more like laid back and even keel. You know what I mean? So it just depends. But it is good to have options.
I've had people tell me that they rather they listen to your show because it's more, it's not as I shouldn't say stressful. Term they use. It's drama free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then at the same time, I have people that tell me they like your show because you guys deal with the stats. So I was advised, in order to have a cohesive show and to be able to kind of flow through, because this is around the time everybody was doing their thing. Don't go over every single game, right? You guys do that, but there's nobody else that's going over every single game in kind of detail, giving them a summarized version.
Gotcha. Well, Mike and Gerald do it.
Yes, but then they're on a time crunch too, so they can only fit so much.
Yeah.
Inside, where you guys can take the time out and really piece things together.
But we gotta chill that down though, because our show be running so long.
I mean, shit, mine is already at an hour and 11 minutes. It was supposed to be only an hour. So it just work like that sometimes.
Yeah.
As long as you got something good to say, and people will watch, and yeah, I think that us doing what we can to promote the league and to showcase the talents of everybody else, I think that's going to help in the long run. I think it has been.
I agree.
No matter how we decide to do it, because we're not the same.
Yeah.
I'm more of the chill side. You ready? I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna go box right now. Actually not boxing nobody. No.
Check somebody's chin.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a few people across the league who need their chin checked.
Oh Lord. Oh God. Yeah.
Real.
I saw that you. What you guys? Y'all planning on doing a boxing match at the convention?
That would be amazing.
See. No. Y'all first sign waivers.
I ain't got no problem signing it.
He punched me too hard. We were supposed to be sparring shit. I'm suing. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, y'all already do flag football, so why not add one more?
That's what I'm saying.
But man, I got to get to my questions from the community. I have about 12 of them that I'm going to do. But I was wondering if you had anything else you wanted to add, or you had anything else you wanted to say before I take a small break and get to that.
Two things.
Yeah.
Number one, I've always said you're the best GM in SFL history. in this off season, you proved it yet again, having to recruit more players than ever. I mean, you did have some help with DJ. I see he just checked in, but man, again, we had 7 people retire, and 2 we let go, and 2 who followed Charles. So we had to fill up 11 seats, and you and DJ did y'all thing. So much respect to y'all. We never had to recruit that many players, and you did your thing. Number 2, I don't know if Ellie is still listening, but I said it once on. I'll show him. Say it again. The rate at when she was getting those tickets closed across the league is probably the best it's ever been. I mean, I put in a couple of tickets and they were closed within 20 minutes. And I've never gotten that kind of feedback or that kind of turnaround to get tickets closed before. So much respect to Ellie.
Love it. Love it. She is definitely doing her thing, man. And I think that Cam has a group of people in general working around him, you know, that have been given guidance and like the proper guidance to be able to actually know what we're doing and to be able to help consistently. So that's dope, man. That's dope. And I want to thank you. But I need to know where you're getting your video while I got you out here before I let you go. When are you going to get your video in to me so I can go ahead? DJ already got his. He was the first one.
He got his in too?
Yeah, we waiting on you.
I promise. If this little dude, well, I ain't gonna make no promises, but if not tonight, if I'm not, because my chest hurt. Anytime I freaking move, I get tired.
You know
Hopefully
why?
it's not
Because you
COVID.
ain't moving. That's why.
No.
This, bro, the 2-step, something. You
I got you.
wouldn't have told me you can.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about doing?
What?
I was gonna copy your video, but when you turned your back to the camera, I was gonna change mine and like wave my finger like, nah, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't doing that. But I'm gonna need your help editing it though, because I saw how you was editing yours.
I'll help you edit it. That's no problem.
I might. DJ said do it with him. I might have to because I tried to do it. Was it yesterday? No, not yesterday. I was sick. I think it was the day I got sick. I was trying to. He kept jumping in front of the camera. I'm like, man, come on, bro. So.
Hey, you can put him in there too. He want to do his little.
I might have to put. I might have to let him do it with me.
That's it. As long as he on beat, let the baby.
He kept jumping in front of me. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
He want to be on camera. That's fine. And you do know, since I'm an editor, I can edit out anything I need to.
I got you.
So, but thank you so much, man.
Oh, you know what? I would have needed your help because at one point he pulled his pants down and said, I got a potty. Like, and I had to rush his ass to the toilet.
That was going to be a little bit too much on screen.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm surprised you still got any energy right now, man. I would be somewhere asleep.
As soon as I walk in the door, he heard the door open and he said, Papa? You know, yeah, bro, that's me. Oh my God, bro. Can I at least exhale? Can I put my laptop bag down? Goodness gracious.
Oh, can you imagine that you had to watch him a whole year?
No. Oh, hell no. Oh. Older? Okay. 2? No, sir. Not happening.
It's keeping you young, though. See, I don't see no grays or nothing.
You look, keep looking. They up there.
Got a couple more. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Eddie. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you have done. Seriously. For me, for my family.
That's not a... It's a scanner / printer, bro.
Who said that?
Jesse. This one is my color printer / scanner / copy. Yeah, all that. And this one is just black and white.
I'm like, if you don't need them, why are they there?
I ain't use them. Other day I plugged them in and see if they still turn on.
Do they turn on?
They do, but they both need ink though.
And that ink is expensive as hell. I already know.
Hell yeah.
That's why they right there.
Exactly.
But you know, you got that $1 million plot of land. You got it. I don't know why.
Man, look, that mortgage ain't cheap.
I know that's right. Bless you, baby. I know that's right. But thank you again, Eddie, for
Cameron,
for hanging out.
come here. The world want to see you. Come here. Oh, now he acting shy. I know he come running over here. He said, "To hell with me." He playing with his love. You know what's crazy? Why do kids? He has his own iPad. That's how spoiled he is. 2 years old, got his own iPad. But when I walk in the door, he takes my cell phone. Bro, your screen like 3-4 times bigger than mine. What do you want my phone? I don't get it.
I don't either. They can have all my son Xbox, PlayStation.
DJ said, I got a pager.
What you say?
He's I got a
Got his
page.
page on his hip so you can't see.
Was DJ even born when pager was out?
Boy, he knows something about him. He got to know a little
I
something.
guess so.
But it don't matter. They can have everything in the world, but what you have is what they want, including your attention. I bet you once you get off here, he ain't gonna have nothing else. He won't have nothing else to do with you. But
Oh no, it's gonna be over with.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That is what they do. But thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you. If you want to stick around in the back and listen to the questions that I have, you are more than welcome to. But if you gotta go, I understand that too, brother.
I got you.
All right. Thank you. All right, everybody. I am going to take a short break. When I say short break, probably about two minutes or so. And get my questions ready because I do have questions from the community that were asked. I have about 12 different questions that was asked from the community. So I'm going to get those queued up and I'll be right back in a moment. Go ahead and set you off with some good music while y'all wait on me to come back. Especially since it's my anniversary, why not, right? See how we do. is up, SFL Nation? We are back with Ask AJ. Questions from the community. Now, if people want to engage, I'd probably add this as a segment too. To every show that I do, ask me any questions that you want to ask. Probably pick a couple of them to ask during the show, answer during the show. But in this case, I have about 12 that I'm going to kind of quickly go through. I see I'm at like 1 hour and 23 minutes. So I want to try to keep it around at least, definitely under 2 hours. So, special thanks goes out to community members Zach, Crystal, Zen, and Dakota West for sending in questions. They were the ones that sent in the most of the questions. So their first questions. Now, this is in no particular order, so I'm just going to go straight down the list of what they asked. Okay. What made you want to entertain? This is kind of what I alluded to earlier. So I don't view myself as an entertainer per se. I don't perceive myself as an entertainer per se because I guess I'm thinking that people only watch my shows just to see the guests and, hear the questions that I may ask. So I guess it's kind of weird to be thought of as an entertainer. Like, I feel like I'm just telling your story. I'm helping you tell your story, But what made me want to do this was the fact that there was this SFL podcast, the original SFL podcast. They were not taking guests. It was only 3 hosts, and it was just about them, which was respectable. That's how their platform was built. You have to respect that. But I asked to be on that show, and they denied me. They let me know that that's not what they do. And so I said that I wanted to do something so that everybody that wanted to be a part of the show could be, not just everybody listening to me talk all the time, but just, having other people to celebrate their talents and showcase them. So that's why I initially started the podcast, and it just grew into this, where it is now. It grew into this love, It is a hobby that I truly love, and I never thought that I would have acquired, But the SFL helps you realize your talent, so I'm grateful for that. Next question, what is the greatest live event experience? Now, if you're talking about sports related, I have yet to attend one, but I would imagine it would be like the Super Bowl. Like, especially if your team is in there, ooh, honey, I can only imagine. First of all, those tickets, I would never be able to go because I don't know nobody that rich to be able to take me along with them. But I can't spend $10,000 on a ticket. But I imagine that the experience that you would have at a Super Bowl would be amazing just because of all the people that is there. You guys are all excited. That energy would be something that could be kind of overwhelming, I think. The fans, everybody's yelling and screaming, and it's just all you feel is energy. I would think that one. But I think like a real life event probably would be having children. For me, having both of my children was a great life experience. And it was live. I can't get no liver than that, I tell you. But having my children was one of the best live events. They both came out happy and healthy. Actually, my son and I, we almost died. I almost died giving birth to him, and he almost died leaving me. But his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck twice. And I went to the hospital before, prior to my actual delivery, because I felt like I was leaking water. They was like, oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. So when I went back in there to actually have him, the bag had a mild burst in it, and the water had subsided substantially. He had the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck twice, and then my heart rate went down, and my blood pressure went down to double digits. I remember them coming into the hospital telling me, in my hospital room, the nurses. I remember telling my ex, hey, I just don't feel well. Something doesn't feel right, but I felt very sleepy. I felt it felt like I was falling. Have you ever seen Get Out when the dude falling backwards and That's how I felt, you know. But it was a comfortable thing. It was actually kind of comfortable and scary at the same time. But the nurse came in the room. Hey, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. I guess I would have died if I went to sleep. But my son was born, came out happy, healthy. I heard him cry. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. We were fine. So greatest life event, and I'm just happy that everything worked out for the better. You know, what is something you do now that you wish you had started sooner, or want others to do more of in the league? I think being yourself. I think people put on airs sometimes because they want to be viewed in a certain way, and I I never wanted to make anybody upset, and that's been ever since I was a little girl. You know, never really wanted to step on any eggshells. Never really wanted to rock the boat too much. Never wanted anybody to be upset with me, you know, because of something that I said or that I did. But I think, and that didn't stop me from being honest. I was just very careful about what I would say. I think being yourself always is important. I mean, as long as it's not a detriment to anybody else, right? As long as you're not going around here, oh, I myself, I want to just go, I don't know, bite people out of random. Like, don't do that because you're going to get your ass. Well, don't do that. But, like, if you enjoy helping people, if you and like the goodness about people, the goodness about things, if you're yourself, I think that's the most honest that you can be, because you don't have to figure out what you just told this person or what you just told this person. You got to remember all them lies and everything that you just told, you know. So I think I wish that I would have started being who I am now earlier. But sometimes you got to go through some stuff to get you to this point, and I did. So now I will definitely let you know where you can get off, but I will also be respectful, and it'll come off like a motherly tone, if anything. But yeah, being myself from the start, like not being afraid to be the goofy Ashley, to be the weird Ashley, to be the one that makes mistakes and showcases the mistakes. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. What part of your work brings you the most fulfillment? I think telling other people's stories and watching them get that sense of relief. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just shut up and listen to people. You know, um, it shows that you care about more than just answering the question, because some people listen to answer the question, not listening to the context of what's being said and not absorbing what this person is actually trying to relate to you. You're just, okay, I just want to answer with this. So I think that part gives me the most fulfillment, when I can listen to people actually understand and be able to really give a thoughtful answer to it. Not just a pacification type deal, not just, oh, I'm just going to say this because I don't want them mad at me anymore, you know, or mad at me. Um, but you got to let people know the truth. You got to let people know what's up, especially if they're coming to you for advice. A lot of people come to me for all kind of advice. You know, some people like what I have to say and some people don't. But remember, you asked me. So if I can help you, that brings me the most fulfillment in my duties. Second questions that were asked. What's the best food you've ever eaten? And that is a loaded question if I ever heard one, because I've eaten a lot of good food in my life, and it just depends on what it is. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong with some blackened salmon. You know, like some blackened salmon with some fettuccine alfredo on the side, and you have it all nice and spicy with the lemon. Um, but I do enjoy a nice ribeye. I do like a nice charred ribeye, medium well. I know some people are gonna be like, oh my god, it's a sheep. It's not. It has a lot of fat in it, and while I do like the fat in my steaks, I like it because it flavors the whole steak. It flavors all the meat. right? I worked at steakhouses, so I get how it works. But I have to have it medium well because that fat will crisp. It'll be a lot more charred, and I'll be more likely to eat it versus you putting it on the plate fresh out the package. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that. But like a nice juicy ribeye, bone in ribeye, cooked medium well with the crispy fat edges. That's perfect. That's a good steak. What's one recreational activity you will not do under any circumstances? That is curling. I don't understand curling. I don't understand the professional ice sweepers. Who came up with this? Who said, hey, let's play pool but on ice? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it. I'm going to take the puck and I'm just going to push it. And then you guys going to sweep a path for me to get. Who came up with this shit? That's what I want to know. If I could talk, and I know Tyler Falk, he's a curling fan. I really want to talk to him about this again because we did have a show where we talked about this. But since then, I've developed many more questions. And that's one thing I just won't do. I'm out there on ice, sweeping it. I'm good, bro. I'm good. What does being a leader as a quarterback mean to you? And what does that shape, and how does that shape your interactions with your team? Well, being a leader, usually your followers will do what you're doing. So I think it's important that you show what you want them to reflect. So if I want people to be respectful, of course, you can talk your mess. You can. This is a football league. Of course, trash talk is going to happen. But just keep it respectful. If you see it going left, then veer away from it. That's how I am. So I might go and talk my little mess or whatever. But if I see somebody's taking it too serious, or if I see, all right, this is getting ready to go into something that it doesn't need to, I just stop. I just back up and be like, all right, bro, you got it. I was just kidding, but it seems like you taking stuff serious, and I don't want to get into nothing with you. That's basically how our team is. We have a lot of older individuals on our team that know better. They're grown. So with my team, I don't really have to chaperone them that much. But I think it's important that what they see you do, you have to make sure, like if you say you're of it, then you have to be, because everybody's watching you. Your teammates are watching you. If you going out here complaining about the game that you just had, oh man, this sucks. This sucks. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. They take on that energy. They take it on, and then the next thing you know, you're wondering why the morale in the locker room is so low. It's because your morale is low. So even if I have an issue with something, if I have an issue with the game or something, I'm not going into the locker room and just like lashing out or anybody or anything like that. I'm probably going to go to Eddie specifically, and let him know how I feel. But I understand that I'm being watched. I understand that I'm the only female quarterback in the league that the league has ever had. So that's a crown to wear too, but that is a heavy crown too, because everybody's always watching you. So keeping that in mind, I try to be on my best behavior so that I can be a good role model for the team. Let's see. What is a value you try to live by even when it's difficult? Telling the truth. Being truthful. It hurts sometimes. It could hurt the people that you even love to tell them something that's truthful, especially if they were thinking differently. But I do think that telling the truth about how you feel, what's going on, just being open and honest is important for your character too, because you don't have to hide, you don't have to pretend. I don't have to put on a face. I don't have to act like I'm somebody else. I can just be me and still be accepted, Even if my truth bothers you, at least you know that I was being just that. I was being truthful. So I think that is a value that I try to live by every day. And these are the final questions that they had. And this one, a deep question. How much do you value people and life as a whole? I value people and life more than money. Now, I know we need money for everything. That's just the way the system has been set up for us. I took a step back from my job. I was working 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, and I wasn't spending enough time with my children. They're little people, their lives matter. And although we need money, you know what I mean? We need to be able to live and buy things and pay for things. Me spending time and being available for them is more valuable to me than money ever could be, because I'm shaping and molding their life. I'm a valuable part of their life right now. And I think that's important, because you only get these moments once. You only get to throw your son on the couch as a 10-year-old, just wrestling back and forth with them only once. And once this moment, this time has passed, you don't get that back. And for me, even when my grandmothers were alive, I made the time, like I was probably one of the only grandchildren that would literally sit there all day listening to their stories, listening to the valuable information that they had to tell me. That's where true value comes in, from people and from experiences that you have with people. That's what life is really about. It's not supposed to be you being distracted by trying to go out here working your life away for 9 times out of 10 a company that don't give a damn about you no way. Meanwhile, you're spending the much needed time away from the people that do need you, your family, your children, yourself. You need to value yourself enough to be able to let go of some things sometimes and just recalibrate and recalculate, which is what I'm doing right now, because they need me more than my job does. That's how I feel about that. Value people and life is way more valuable than money would ever be to me. And I mean that. Would you rather skydive or deep sea dive? Woo. Ooh. Probably deep sea dive, because I don't like heights. I mean, okay. I don't like falling from heights. I don't think I'd want to fall from a height at all. So for me to go up there in a plane with somebody on my back, it looks cool, but bro, I'm gonna pass out. I already know. That wind gonna hit me as soon as we jump out that plane. I'm gonna pass out. They're gonna be expecting me to pull that cord, and we both gonna be gone. So I think it's probably safer to do a deep sea dive. At least that's more control. If you could only listen to one album of music for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? One album. And see, I'm a music lover. Like, I'd rather have music over television any day. Any day. That is a hard question. One album of music. It got to be something Michael Jackson related, though. Yeah, probably the Thriller. Was it the Thriller album that had Human Nature on it? Because Human Nature is my favorite, like, of all time, all of Michael's songs, and he had a lot, and I still have a lot of them that are right up there. But nothing to me will be as special to me as Human Nature. So whichever album Human Nature is on, which I think it's a Thriller album. Or the album where he's sitting there with that nice ass white suit on, and he just sitting there like, oh, I love that. Oh my god. When he was cuddling with the tiger, I think that's the one. But yeah, that Human Nature album, that's probably the one I would listen to for the rest of my life. Definitely. Last question. What is one thing you are super duper grateful for right now? Best of luck. Thank you. Um, Peace. I'm grateful for the peace of mind and the peace that I've attained within the past 3 years. It's different when you go from living with your mom, then you go to living with your spouse, well, at the time. And then you never get a chance to be alone. You never get a chance to figure out what you are truly capable of because you had so many other people there assisting or helping or in some cases trying to manipulate you to do whatever it is that they want, right? But when you are by yourself and you find peace of mind, peace within yourself, peace of just knowing that you're okay, despite whatever's going on around you, that you're going to be all right. I think that's probably the greatest gift in the world. And it doesn't come peace doesn't come as easily as you would think it would because you have to be able to let go. You got to be able to let go of anybody that you're mad at, forgive them and let go. Any other situation that you've been through, the only way that you can really find peace is to let go of whatever you're holding on to. That's it. That was all the questions that I have that were from the community. Now we're gonna go, and I have to explain to you guys about this weird food taste test. But I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go grab something really quickly that I did not account for. So I'm only gonna leave you with a little bit of music right now. I'm gonna go get what I have for my weird food combo section, and I will be right back, okay? 1 second, y'all. That is a nice track, man. I'm glad I found that one. Man, tell you. Let me change this up a little bit. All right. So, I did not get a chance to go to the store and purchase all of the items that I needed to today. I was expecting to get my paycheck today, deposited, and it wasn't. That's how it goes, especially on a Sunday. I don't know what I was thinking. So, what I originally had planned to do, I am actually going to wind up doing either on a separate individual video, and then I'll be able to put it out like that, like as its own separate thing, or I may do some edits to this one and then just incorporate it into that. Either way, y'all know, I'm thinking about just going ahead and doing a separate video so you guys can see all of the weird food combos. You can see the graphs, because right now with this particular streaming setup, I can't pull up my graphs to actually show you guys what it was, but I can tell you what everybody had to choose from and then what actually was voted upon. Oh, my sister's here. Hey. LaDonna, my sister is in the building. This is my real life sister, y'all. Real. Good to see you. Love you. See you soon. All right. So this is what we had. This is what everybody had to vote on, right? I'm going to be eating, or they had to choose that I would eat a chocolate bar with ranch, pickles dipped in Kool-Aid, applesauce and hot dogs, hot Cheetos and chocolate pudding, French fries and peanut butter, cinnamon roll with chili. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Doritos, corn chips, and ice cream, chili cheese Fritos and pudding, olives and Cheetos, spoonful of mustard with ice cream, peanut butter and onion sandwich, fries, mayonnaise, and hot peppers, flavored soda water and cereal instead of milk, put that in there, tuna and ramen, Twix and salsa, sardines, mustard, hot sauce and mayo, cheese pizza with M&Ms on top, or Cool Whip and cheese. So, as I said, I will be doing a taste test. I actually will be doing one of my weird food combo taste tests. But the winners were that I will be making a separate video for and all of that jazz. Doritos / corn chips with ice cream, olives and Cheetos, spoonful of mustard, and Jesus, and ice cream. That's gonna be so terrible. Peanut butter and onion sandwich, French fries and mayos with hot pepper, the flavored soda water and cereal, and sardines, mustard, hot sauce, and mayo. So the way it worked, if you look at my graph, there were 8 different choices that were picked. No, wait, 1, 2. No, there were 7 different ones that were picked. And so since all of them had pretty much around the same percentage, I just said, you know what? I'll just make it a whole video and just try all of this. And I think I'm actually going to like the olives and Cheetos. I actually think that's going to be pretty good. The French fries, mayo, and hot pepper, I think that's going to be delicious as well. I think the sardines, mustard, hot sauce, and mayo is going to be good too. But that flavored soda water and cereal, the peanut butter and onion sandwich, bro. And then the spoonful of mustard with ice cream. I'm not excited about that. But I tell you what, because I put myself in this predicament, I will do it like I promised you. But since I don't have those all ingredients tonight, I do have one that I'm regretting that I have. And that's my very first one, the chocolate bar with ranch. So, got my nice bottle of ranch, Hidden Valley Ranch right here. Got me a nice little chocolate bar, a little chocolate bar hat. Has like little crispy things in there. Now, I refuse to waste this whole bar of chocolate by putting ranch on it. So I'm only going to take the little piece that y'all saw and I'm going to taste it. That might be too much. A drop was too much. Here's to the SFL community. Man, chocolate bar with ranch dressing. Bro. It's so bad. Oh God, it's bad. Oh God. Oh. Bro, you. Normally, I'd rather have them bugs. I'd rather have them grasshoppers rather than eat that over again. And normally, I take 2 bites or something, bro. I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do it. This shows how much I love you guys and how dedicated I am. But I will never in my life ever do no damn ranch and chocolate bars again. That was, and it was weird because you got sweet, like with the way I bit it. I had the chocolate on this side and the ranch on this side. But when they start mixing together, I love y'all. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this stuff that I gotta eat either. But I'm gonna do it just because I said I was gonna do it. And damn it, I'm gonna see if the children gonna want some. But guys, like I said, I'm not taking another bite. Normally I take 2. I can't. I don't want to throw up on camera. We're not doing that. No. But I did it, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight for the show. I really hope that you enjoyed my 7th anniversary. Man, it does not feel like it's been 7 years though. 14 seasons, 7 years, 380 something shows. I can't wait to see what the future holds, for me and for you. And if you do want to ever be on the show, let me know. Just shoot me a DM in Discord. I'll be more than happy to have you on so we can talk it up, chalk it up, and get to know each other. And get your stories out there because that is my niche. That's what I like to do. I like to help people in that regard. So y'all have a fantastic night, and I am looking forward to bringing you guys another great podcast next week, y'all. But until then, y'all stay safe, treat each other well, have a wonderful, I hope you had a fantastic holiday, and I hope you have a fantastic new year. If I don't come on to wish you a happy new year before then, I wish you the best new year ever. All right? Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Put on some of those smooth tracks again, and try to figure out how the hell I'm going to get this taste out of my mouth because it was the worst flavor ever. Never again. Good night, y'all.